Alright, so we got a problem on the inside of our truck. We lost all the dome lights, all the 12 volt cigarette lighter plugs, and the AC blower and all that in the bunk. So what we figured out is it is the low voltage disconnect. And one way to test if this ever happens to you, because we were going down the road and all of a sudden the GPS and everything went out, you know, like I was saying. So one thing you can do is, all right, you look right here on this little cover and it says ACC, and then that one says ignition and this one says ISO. So you take ACC and ISO, that'll be 1 and 3. So I'm gonna move that cover out of the way, and you can see, you see these studs right here. That's ACC, and this third one right here is ISO. So what I'm gonna do is take this jumper that I've got right here. I'm gonna take this jumper and touch both of those together, and the dome lights and stuff should come back on. Crank it up. Go ahead. You got the dome light on? There we go. Dome lights on. Watch. I'm gonna take the jumper off. The dome light goes out. Jumper's on. Try the cat light. Hang on. There we go. Alright, so shine it over here and see our cat light working in the floor. We call that our cat light. Alright, so here's the thing. Down here, see that red light blinking? That red light blinking right there? That is your low voltage disconnect. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both of these wires right here loose from the bottom, and I'm just gonna connect them together. And that should solve our problem. What the problem is this right here is gone bad. It's gone bad. Alright, so mine is a 10 millimeter, and I'm just taking this nut off this stud here. Got 2 of them. Yep, one of them's in volts and one of them's out. If you look right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on this little white tag it says V out, volts out. So this one that I'm messing with right here is the out voltage. Alright, there's that one. Little end like that right there. We at the Loves in Tucumcari, New Mexico, by the way. Kind of give you a look at where I'm working. Alright, so I got both of them off. And as you can see, I've got them touching. Dome lights are on. That other one did come on. Alright, dome lights are on. Cat lights on. The cigarette lighter plug back there is working. But watch this. As soon as I disconnect them, everything goes back out. Connected, unconnected. So, that right there, that low voltage disconnect is my problem. I'm going to jump these together and leave them like that until I can get a hold of Freightliner, or you know, see where I can get a low voltage disconnect, and I'll swap that out later. But for right now, this will get me where I want to be. So,
where'd you put the tape at?
And if none of you has ever taken your dash apart, take that sucker apart sometime and just check everything out back there. We're gonna hit the road. We got to go. We got places to be. Anyway, I probably ain't even gonna come back on this video. That's what I'm gonna do, is run a bolt through both of those. You see right there, they've got a hole through them. I'm just gonna run a bolt through there, put a nut on it, crank them down, tape them off real good, and we're gonna put this back together and truck up. So anyway, all right. I didn't have a bolt, so what I did was I took 2 zip ties. I got one here and one here, and I just zip tied both of those together, and that'll work until I get home. And I taped it up real good. It's just gonna sit under here and kind of hang right there with everybody else and just be cool. So just wanted to show you, just in case you don't have any bolts or nuts or anything like that, if you have any zip ties, then you should always keep some zip ties and black tape in your truck, always.
Jumper cable and an overhaul kit.
You can you can get by, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that right quick of how I solved my issue with not having any bolts or nuts or washers free to use. So y'all be cool. This is Price, and we'll speak to you more later. Tinfo.